Anna here with Cecilia. Just enjoying your little time to roll over. Yeah. Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying it? I love you. I love you. She's so cute. So this past weekend was super busy. We went bowling, and it was a lot of work. We have our own bowling balls, and so we brought them out, and yeah, like my feet grew, so my bowling shoes didn't work, and you know, I held Cece and Doug bowled a game, and then Doug held Cece and I bowled a game, and I tried to nurse in the bowling alley, and it was a little crazy. So I don't know that we'll go bowling again. She was okay with like the noises, but she just, I don't know, like the noises were fine, but when she was nursing, she was distracted by all the lights flickering and like, it was just crazy. So I don't think we'll go bowling again anytime soon. And then we went hiking. And this, like, I am an indoor AC loving type girl. I love doing crafts and like creating things. I love doing that kind of stuff. I love painting. Like I painted the dresser because these were all like pine wood dressers, and then we painted them. So chalkboard paint and then just some white paint on the side. Yeah, give me like an art project to do and I'll be so happy. But yeah, we went hiking and I was like, I'm kind of miserable. I mean, I didn't even have Cece like strapped to me or anything. Doug had her in the Ergo Baby, and he was like, my back feels great, and like he wasn't complaining at all. And I was like, I'm sweating and I don't like it and I feel like I'm gonna slip. Like it was so bad. So we ended up hiking like 3/4 of the way up, and it was mostly uphill, and I'm not exaggerating. Like there was maybe 25 feet of fairly flat surface, but in the very beginning it's super steep uphill. So we were like going uphill, and then we finally hit the flat part, and I was like, yeah, this is our reward for hiking up that huge area. And then we turned a slight corner and then it's all uphill. So I was like, oh no. So we hiked, and then we found a nice rock to sit, and Doug took off the Ergo, and he was like sweating and she was sweating. And yeah, so it was just sort of like, yeah, it was hot and not so fun. So we decided it wasn't worth going all the way to the end of the trail and coming back, and so we just went back down, and like my body was sore the next day, and it was just exhausting. And I don't need to feel any more exhausted than I already do. So I guess I'm just like, I don't know, not a hiker. Although while we were hiking, I was taking beautiful pictures, and Doug was like, or no, I turned to Doug and I was like, are we one of those couples now? Like, are we going to be hikers? Because if so, I need proper hiking gear. Like, I can't do this in my Nikes, and yeah, I was just like slipping everywhere. So anyway, yeah, that was my weekend. And yeah, Cece was great all weekend. She was pretty happy and even-keeled, and she rolled over like 3 or 4 times within an hour. Are you so happy? I sort of freaked myself out because I started feeling like my nipples were really tender whenever she would nurse. Like in the beginning they were super tender, and they started feeling tender again. So I was like, oh gosh, no, like I don't want to go back to this. What's going on? And then I started feeling like crampy, and yeah, so I was like, I'm either going to start my period or I'm pregnant again. I know. And so I took a pregnancy test, and I totally forgot about it. And so I went back, and there was like super faint line, and I was like, oh my god, I need to go have my pregnancy test. And so we did. Yes. And like my husband, hi. Okay, camera on Cece. Hi. So my husband convinced me to take, oh man, some more cheap pregnancy tests. And those were all super negative. So negative, I got like 2 or 3 negative tests, and then I had that one weird like faint, which could have been an evaporation line, like not even, it was a squinter for sure. And so, yeah, but we went out and we bought some like first response just in case. No period. Yeah, it's a whole lot of weird going on in terms of my cycle. And then one of my favorite people on YouTube, her handle is Baby Hopes, BB Hopes. She commented on my video that my low milk supply could be an indication that my body is sort of kickstarting and wanting to start a cycle or end a cycle, or, you know, start cycling. Yeah. And so it kind of all culminated to like, oh, that all makes sense then. My body is just wanting, hi, hi, okay, camera on CC, hi. My body just wants to have a cycle. So I think that's what's going on. Let me know what you guys think, because I am open to any sort of interpretation to what's going on with me. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Let me know what you guys did, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.